everyone, it's Meg and welcome to an extremely last minute 24-hour readathon vlog. It is currently Friday the 17th of May and it is 5 to 9 in the evening, and I was scrolling on Twitter and I found that Tom from TJ Reads the Stars is holding a 24-hour readathon for mental health Awareness Month, and also in honour of Mental Healthathon, which is hosted by Nicole from A Beautiful Chaos of Books. And I really wanted to take part in the Mental Healthathon reading challenge because mental health is something that is very personal to me and a very close subject to my heart, and something that I love to read about and celebrate and raise awareness for. But I only found out about the readathon about halfway through the month when I watched her video for it, and your girl needs at least a week or so to get herself together for a readathon, okay? So if Nicole does it next year, I would definitely be taking part, but I thought I would take part in this 24-hour readathon that Tom is holding to just take part in it somewhat and celebrate Mental Health Awareness Week. So that is what I'm going to be doing, and obviously I'm going to vlog it for you guys. So the book that I'm going to read is actually the only mental health book I have on my TBR, which is Thankyou by Rainbow Rowell, and I chose this because it seems like it's going to be quite an easy read, and I also do have the audiobook for it because it's on Scribd, which is awesome. So this is going to be the book that I plan to read for this readathon. I know that it deals with anxiety, which is something that I personally relate to as somebody who also suffers from anxiety, and obviously it's a very hype book, but I'm still looking forward to reading it, and I haven't read any like cute fluffy contemporaries, YA contemporaries in a while. I've been sticking to kind of classics and adult literature for the past few reads, so I'm really looking forward to reading this, and hopefully I will fly through it quite quick because it is a pretty long book. It's like over 450 pages and I'm not going to read all of it tomorrow, but you know, a girl can try. So I'm really excited to take part in this readathon. I've never taken it in a 24-hour one before. The last one that I tried was Zoe by Read by Zoe's, and that failed miserably because your girl had work, so I didn't get very far. But hopefully I will with this one, and I don't have anything on this weekend, so it just should be a lovely chill evening and day and 24 hours. I'm losing my stuff here. I've had a busy day at work, okay? Give your girl a rest. So I thought I would do a little introduction before this readathon starts, because it starts at midnight tonight, but I need my sleep because the tablets I'm taking for my hay fever at the moment are making me really drowsy, so I'm absolutely conked. So I'm going to be taking part. I'm going to be going to bed and then starting this in the morning when I wake up, and hopefully it's just going to be a lovely, fun, bookish 24 hours, and I cannot wait. I thought I would just give you guys a little bit of an introduction about what I'm reading and why I thought I'd take part, because I just thought it would be so much fun, and I just thought it would be a lot of fun. So I will see you guys at some point tomorrow, preferably in the morning when I first wake up. And I'm so excited to be taking part in this readathon, which is super exciting. Woo! And also, if you guys are interested in finding out more about Mental Healthathon, I will leave the links to everything in the description box down below, and also to Nicole's channel and Tom's channels if you are interested in checking them out, because I just love the idea of this readathon, and also this 24-hour readathon, just celebrating something that a lot of people relate to and something that is very important and that we should all be raising awareness for. And yeah, I'm just really excited. So I'm going to peace out for now, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning, everybody. It is officially Mental Healthathon 24-hour readathon vlog has officially started. Woo!
It is nearly 7:15 and I'm really tired and I really need to get up. So I am going to work myself out of bed and have some breakfast and try and start reading Fangirl.
So I've had my breakfast now and washed my face and done my teeth, and I feel a little bit more awake, so I can now talk to you guys a bit more about my plans for this 24-hour readathon. Also, I'm talking quite quietly because it is like 8:05 and everybody else is still asleep, so if I'm talking quietly, that is why, because I don't want to wake anyone up, and the walls of our house are like paper, so just be aware of that. So I read the first chapter of Thankyou and no thoughts on it yet, but when I read the very first opening of this about Simon Snow is from Lancashire and the girl is from Lancashire, so I was just like, oh my god. I just found that so funny and I was like, oh yes, I love that. But like I said, just read the first chapter and no opinions on it so far. There is some anxiety repping it already, and I can kind of feel for Kath, especially when it comes to university and going to college. I've felt that, so I feel for her. Because this is part in honour of Mental Healthathon, and obviously Mental Health Awareness Week and month is about raising awareness and showing support for mental health, I wanted to do something other than just making this a readathon vlog, a reading vlog where I just read a book about mental health. So I think I'm going to take you guys through kind of every day what I do to help me with my mental health, kind of like my routine and things that I do on a daily basis or a weekly basis that kind of help me look after myself and keep on top of myself, because I'm not always super kind to myself. Recently I feel like I've kind of been abandoning myself a bit, so it's also a chance to do a little bit of self-care and kind of just show you guys what I do on a day-to-day basis anyway. So that's what I'm going to do, and I hope you guys enjoy that, apart from it being a reading vlog. But obviously a lot of self-care comes with reading because, you know. And now I'm up early because I'm gotta go and sort Finn out, and obviously it's a part of my life that is essential. I have to go and sort him out every day, but sorting Finn out is also a reason that gets me out of the house every morning. If I'm not working or doing anything else, it's probably the only reason why I get out of the house, which is really important for me, because especially when it's colder, even though it's spring now, I do confine myself to the house. So, and that does affect my mental health because I don't socialise or see anybody or do anything. So it's really important. It really helps me just to get out of the house for a couple of hours and get some fresh air and just do something active. And also just being around Finn, obviously he's a horse, but with any animals, being social and interacting with animals, because I'm sure you all know that spending time with animals is good for your mental health. It's all like that, and being able to ride with him helps clear my mind, and it's just kind of nice to spend time with him and just chill. And usually if I'm feeling a bit rubbish, I come back from the yard feeling a little bit better and refreshed. So that is what we are going to do this morning. We are going to go and see Finn and sort him out, and then we will come home and I will show you what else we're going to do, and obviously we're going to read some more. from Sourcing Fin out now, and it was really nice. It's lovely weather outside because it's been getting warmer finally in the UK, so it was nice to spend time with him and to just chill. Now on to the next part of kind of what I do for my daily thing for my mental health is exercise, and specifically I like to do yoga. And I know some people are a bit funny about yoga and meditation as well, because they feel like it doesn't help with their mental health. Some people have polarizing opinions on it. Personally, I love it. It doesn't always help my mental health, but just being active in general and exercising does definitely help me. And yoga is one of my favourite sorts of exercises to do, and it's the one that I stay most consistent with. So I'm going to do some yoga now, and then I'm going to meditate. And my meditating doesn't always work with me. It's something that I've been doing on and off for years, but I'm doing it more regularly at the moment, and I do enjoy doing it. Sometimes it works and I feel like I can concentrate and get into the zone more some days. Other days I can't. At the moment I've not been doing that, but you get the odd day where it just goes really well. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do some yoga now, and then I will finally get around to doing some reading, because after all, this is a readathon. It's not even in English. Looks like I'm not listening to that. Let's go back to listen to Evelyn instead. So it is quite a lot later on now. It is 20 to 4 and I have done absolutely no reading since this morning. Wow, I am great at doing this 24-hour readathon so far. So great. So you will see in some clips before, after I did yoga, I tidied my room and cleaned it, because I'm the sort of person who needs to have having a clear room and a tidy room, it helps my mind a lot. I can't have a messy bedroom at all. So I did that, which was really good, and then I had lunch, and I can't read when I have lunch because I can't do it. And then my sister wanted to go out for a bit, so we went to a local town and we went into some charity shops, and I have a mini book haul for you guys. So I got 2 books and they cost me roughly £1.50 altogether, but they were fabulous and I'm really pleased with them. They're kind of books that are slightly more out of my comfort zone but do definitely interest me and I would love to read, so here they are. The first book that I found, which I was very surprised to find because it's a very well loved book, especially on BookTube, and I've heard nothing but good things, but it's definitely out of my comfort zone, is Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. I found this, I got it for 50p, and it's actually in really good condition. I have heard nothing but good things about this, and it is definitely out of my comfort zone because it is not only fantasy but it is high fantasy, and I don't read fantasy. I have 2 fantasy books on my shelf that I have read, and that is it. So I find it hard to find a fantasy book that I would be interested in. This is one of them, but it is massive and I haven't read a lot of fantasy, so I'm slightly scared. But at the same time I am very interested because obviously loads of people have loved it and it just seems like a really cool story, so yay for this. And the second book I've got isn't quite out of my comfort zone, but is still something that I wouldn't generally read, and that is The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. And I know people have mixed opinions on this book. Some people think it's slow, but I've heard that the writing is beautiful. People who seem to have similar reading tastes to me seem to like this, and it is also meant to be a bit slower, but I thought I'd give it a go anyway. It seems like an interesting story, so I thought I'd pick it up, and I bought this for 75p. Not bad, not bad. So I'm very pleased with my purchases, and these are going to be for an upcoming video. I might be able to film it actually after now that I've got these books. I will have to see, but I have a very exciting challenge video that I have been working on for like literally over a year. But I've been slowly working my way and building up this video, so hopefully I will be able to film it now. I will for you guys after I have double checked after I have got these books. But yeah, that's really exciting. I do love a good charity shop hunt, especially when you find some awesome books like these. So I have no plans for the rest of the day. I need to get some editing done at some point on some videos for my one tomorrow and for the ones for next week, because next week is going to be slightly busier because I am working a few more hours, but that's great, so not complaining. Apart from doing a bit of editing, I am just going to read and chill. I've got myself a cup of tea, I've got myself some fresh fruit, and I am just going to finally sit down and read and take part in the mental health readathon, because I've not been great at doing that so far, the actual reading part. So now we are going to get to the actual reading part. Woo, woo, can't wait, yeah, woo. Sorry, I'll stop now. So it is a little bit later on now. It is around 5:45 and I have been reading Thankyou for the past few hours, and I'm really enjoying it. It took me a chapter or two to get into it, as I guess it kind of does with most books, but it's really easy to read. I love the writing style, I am loving the characters, and the anxiety rep, I guess more specifically social anxiety rep, is definitely coming through in the book. It's not like a super major part of the book, but it is definitely prominent and something that does definitely affect Kath throughout her starting university so far, and I'm really enjoying it, and I'm liking the rep so far, and I'm just really enjoying it and having a good time. I haven't had a chance to sit down and read a book properly in such a long time, so I plan on doing plenty of reading over the weekend, and I won't finish this today. I am now on page 62 and I definitely won't finish it today, but I will love to continue with it over the weekend and hopefully finish it. And yeah, I'm just really enjoying it. So I'm going to read a bit more, and then Mum and I are going to make pizzas for tea, which will be lovely. And then I'm just going to read for the rest of the evening, I think, because I am just really enjoying this. So it is quite a lot later on now. It is 5 to 11 and I haven't done much reading since I last updated you guys and read maybe a couple more chapters. I am now on page 78 and this book is such a joy so far. I am really enjoying it, like I said before. It's just so easy and quick and cute and lovely, and I absolutely adore it. I haven't felt this much joy reading a book probably since rereading the Lizzie Bennet diaries, which was a couple of books ago. So, and I love it when a book brings me so much joy when I read it. Obviously that is the point of reading, but there are certain books that really bring the joy out of you, really bring the joy to reading, and I absolutely love that. So I am, usually at this time I would be going to bed, and my bookmark just fell out of my book, so I've lost my space. But usually I would be going to bed now, but I think I am going to read a little bit more. I want to try and at least nearly get to page 100 before the readathon is over. I've got about an hour, so I am definitely going to read a little bit more before going to bed. But yeah, I just kind of took a bit of a break, and it was just me and my mum in tonight, so we made pizza and drank Prosecco, and we watched some telly, and it was just really nice. It's nice to just chill with her for a bit. So, but I have been itching to get back into my books, so I am going to read a little bit more before I go to bed, and to get a bit more reading in, because I don't feel like I've done that much reading today, even though it's been a 24-hour readathon. So, but at the end of the day, it shouldn't matter. It's about a day of, I still enjoyed my day, and I kind of hope that I kind of showed you guys some things that I kind of do for my mental health, and some things that I do daily, and obviously reading is a big part of that, but things get in the way, and that's life. So I don't always have as much time to read as I would always like, which is generally what happens when I want to do a readathon. But nonetheless, I have been really enjoying my day, and I am going to finish it off with a little bit more reading before I go to bed. So it is 11:45 now, and I am going to wrap this vlog up here and go to bed because I'm extremely tired. I read a little bit more of Fangirl, and I'm just over 100 pages in, and I'm really enjoying it. Obviously I didn't manage to finish a book for this readathon, but I still definitely enjoyed my time reading this, and I'm going to continue reading it throughout the weekend and hopefully get plenty more reading done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and it was really nice to take part in my first ever 24-hour readathon. It was lovely to take part in this in honour of Mental Healthathon, especially since I haven't taken part in it this year. But like I said previously, I would love to take part in it next year. If it is being hosted next year, I would love that so much. And even though I didn't get as much reading done as I originally planned, I still enjoyed my day. I still hope you guys enjoyed watching this vlog and following me throughout my day, and not only following my reading, but also kind of the things that I do for my mental health on a daily basis, the things that personally help me, because at the end of the day, mental health is an extremely important topic that we should all be talking about and raising awareness for, and Mental Healthathon is a great way to raise awareness of that, especially in the booktube community through books and all that jazz. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you for following me along for the day, and for Tom for hosting this mini readathon for Mental Healthathon. I really enjoyed taking part, and I will definitely be more organised when doing readathons in the future, because I would love to do one super properly where I can hopefully finish a book. But I'm going to go to bed now, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and if you would like to see more bookish content from me, then make sure you hit that subscribe button and the little bell icon so you'll be noted every time I post a new video. As always, I will leave the links to my social media along with my Goodreads and my blog in the description down below for you guys. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon.